Hello, Taurus. Amyenergy here with your weekly tarot message. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified when I make a new video for you. All right, Taurus, this week we are working with the Next World Tarot, pulling out for our career, love life, and personal. All right, follow me on Instagram at amyenergy and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. All right, Taurus, clarifying with the Rider-Waite-Smith. Let's get into career. Now, keep in mind, this may not resonate for every Taurus placement out there, so definitely feel free to check out your other placements. I do these for all 12 zodiac signs. Also, I do have a playlist with all of the Taurus readings, so definitely check out any of your other readings as well. Ooh, okay, Taurus. So I do feel like Taurus, in our career this week, I definitely feel like we are, having a little bit of conflict here with the Five of Wands, but it's really beneficial conflict to have, right? Because I do feel like with this Ten of Cups coming out in our career, we could really feel emotionally connected to our career, but I do feel like, we've kind of run our course in our career. We're really safe and we're really comfortable, but I'm feeling a more profound journey for us. So this Five of Wands, whatever conflict is going on right now, it's actually quite beneficial because it is kind of forcing us to go within in this Hermit energy. And by being able to take a step back from the world, go within and see what's really coming up for us, we're able to work through this conflict, we're able to grow, and we're able to then shine this light for not only ourselves, but for others. So I do feel like you definitely have a profound movement happening this week, Taurus, within your career. So that's really lovely. Again, this is a general reading. So if you'd like to book a personal, the info is in the description box as well as in my bio on Instagram at amyenergy. Okay, moving into love life. All right, Taurus, we have suspension coming out. Okay, so this is a really lovely, dreamy energy, right, with suspension. Ooh, and all right, so essentially the Hanged Man and suspension is the same card coming out here for you with the Hierophant, which is your card, Taurus. So I do feel like, Taurus, within our love life, we're really not making any moves right now. I do feel like there could be pressure for us, Taurus. There could really be, we could be feeling a pressure to do things like really according to societal norms, according to tradition here with the Hierophant. So I definitely feel like that pressure, that conflict is kind of causing us to not take any action at all, kind of just, taking a step back. Again, similar energy with the Hermit. But with the Hanged Man, I feel like we're not taking any action, but we are sort of looking at things in a different way and, gaining a new perspective. So I definitely feel like, Taurus, there's a bit of conflict here this week. We have 5-5 coming out. But this is really good. This is good conflict because it's, what it is forced growth for you. And it is changing your perspective in a way that's going to help you open up within your love life. And I would imagine that is going to make your love life much more fulfilling moving forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into personal. Okay, Taurus, you've seen something that can't be unseen with Judgment, okay? You really have, gained an understanding of a situation here. Definitely. The King of Cups is coming out to clarify. So I do feel like, Taurus, within our personal life, we really are dealing with some things that are pretty heavy. However, we really are finding the capacity to hold space for ourselves and for others that are affected. Okay, we're really able to offer wise counsel to other people while not getting so wrapped up in everything that's going on. All right. And it's not like it's bad to get wrapped up in things that are going on, but you're able to still move. You're not like debilitated by your emotions, even though you're very in touch with them. But this is really you being able to hold space for other people, even though you too are still processing this really heavy information that, coming with the Judgment card. So with the Four of Swords, we are sort of taking a step back. We are really just processing information and holding space for ourselves and others. And we have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like, and we have Revolution on the bottom of the deck here. So Taurus, I just have to say, this week, there's a lot going on. With Revolution, that's essentially the Tower. And the Tower it's rarely good news, right? However, it's a necessary part of life. It's a radical change. And I do feel like, Taurus, you can handle this, okay? All of your cards are telling me that you can handle this because you have access to the other realm, right? The Hermit, the Suspension, the Hanged Man, the King of Cups, all of these things, all of these cards, all of these energies let me know that you are open to changing your perspective, that you're open to going within and seeing what comes up. You understand that you don't have control in life. So, you're very wise and you can really maneuver these situations. Okay, but still, I still have to say, Taurus, because I do feel like you're being very generous to others right now. You're really holding space, maybe even helping them out financially. But you're really being there in a really solid way. Such a Taurus energy, right? You're really being there for others and giving of yourself and even maybe of your money. Okay, so just be careful to hold space for yourself and don't go overboard there. But really lovely, really, wow. I mean, this may not resonate for every Taurus, okay? Definitely, don't make it fit if it doesn't fit, because this is a heavy reading. But yeah, really, really beautiful energy, Taurus. Come to life, card 43. Okay, so that's a 7. So we got some strategy going on. That's 43. All right, come to life, Taurus. You are the most sacred of all sacred artworks. You are bringing yourself to life now, and this is how it must be. Of course, something being essential doesn't mean it will always be easy. You must support yourself and have courage during this process. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. It might have a lot to say, and at times it seems very convincing, but it is not the one in charge. Your mind can inspire you with ideas, however, it is the real you that speaks through your rebellious, sacred heart and is living your life, not the monkey mind. The mind is not much more than a swirling cacophony? I don't know that word. I'm sorry, Taurus. Cacophony of habitual reactions. Beneath habitual thoughts, there is a deep sensual, creative, and energetic awakening happening to you. It is so far beyond what the mind is now capable of controlling. Others might not like it because it shakes things up. Coming to life tends to do that. However, it is happening now, and the only real choice you have to make is how to deal with it. Coming to life means feeling. It might bring joy, but it could equally bring sadness, rage, or fear. It could bring all of these and more. Feelings will come and go quite swiftly when allowed to flow. You might need to paint, write, enact ritual, sing, or dance your feelings to help the energy flow. Don't hold back. Create the space for yourself to do it. In this process, you are uncovering the artistry of the universal creator. You are honoring the sacredness of life by exploring it without restraint, and that includes the flow of your feelings. You don't have to do anything with them other than express. You may want to analyze, or you may not. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are getting in touch with feelings. Learning how to access your feelings allows you to learn how to access your intuition, creative inspiration, and genuine internal guidance. These aspects flow from the same place and are often couched with your feelings in the form of emotions as well as physical sensations. The journey underneath the mind and into the sensual, emotional connection with your feelings, emotions, and body is for a sacred purpose. It is a part of your path. You are one of the sacred but powerful minority that have chosen to come into a body and live consciously within it. That may seem like it applies to everybody, but when you experience it for yourself, you will realize that it is actually rather rare. There are plenty of bodies without a spirit really residing within, to care for, love, and honor them as a sacred animal. Fortunately, this minority is powerful enough that it can keep human culture in balance, but only just. We need every single one of us that is capable to be aware of the task and move beyond the mind and into the body. It is especially so if you have drawn the oracle of Beyond the Mind, the Heart Beats. You may feel drawn to read the guidance of that oracle once you have completed the healing process below to support you in this part of your life. To come into your sensuality, you will need to anchor your experiences. You may be blessed with relationships that are conscious enough to be interested in your journey in a constructive rather than controlling or undermining way. If so, talk, converse, share. If not, then you will need to be more resourceful in how you support yourself through your awakening process, at least until you attract some more conscious connections into your life. It is likely that these connections are already on their way, just because you are working with the energy of this oracle deck. This is especially so if you have also drawn conscious connection or collaborative dreaming cards, or feel inspired to read one or both of these messages. Oh my gosh. You can support your own process by scheduling time for yourself and keeping to it like you would the most important date with destiny. So get to writing in your journal, do your dances, paint your pictures, create your creations, be kind to your body, listen to it, and let it be alive. Even in times of pain, know that there will also be ecstasy and bliss as the process of healing and awakening continues. The message of the oracle is be alive. Don't imagine you can go back to sleep. You are too awake for that now. There is no falling back into old ways. If you do so, it will be short-lived and won't feel the same as it used to. You may grieve this. You will certainly, eventually, celebrate it. You have crossed the threshold from an old way of being, in an old life, and try as you might, you cannot return. It is better to let go. Grieve if needs be, celebrate if needs be, or do both and move into this moment. There is another adventure waiting for you now. You need a deeper connection to your own instincts, body, feelings, and intuitions, so that you can receive this new calling. You can trust in it too. Embrace it, and it will embrace you. Healing process. Lie quietly and play some beautiful music that you love. Allow it to move through your body as though the sound is pure energy and you are as light as air. Let the sound feel good. Let your cells receive the sound energy. Feel the music rattle about in your body as if the sound waves are making your cells vibrate. They are. Let there be life. Get up and move if you wish. If you have emotion arising, be with it, but don't hold on to it. Let it rise and fall as it will. Be in this process as long as feels right for you. Feeling you have had enough indicates that you have completed the healing process for this oracle. You may wish to repeat this exercise daily for several weeks. If so, choose music that feels right for you each time. You can then see the difference this healing process has on your well-being, your energy levels, and the ease in which you access your intuition and feelings. Also note the clarity in what you perceive. You might be surprised at what a little music therapy, consciously received, can do for you. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. Please follow me on Instagram. If you want to book a personal, the link is in the description box as well as in my bio on Instagram at amyenergy. Like this video, leave me a comment, share with a friend. Those things mean the world to me and I greatly appreciate it. All right, Taurus, I hope you have a wonderful week. I love you. Take care.